Hey guys, it's Ryan Shand here again. This is part 3 of my eBay pickups videos. This is obviously the last part. So it'll be the last packages I buy on eBay for quite a while. I might buy one or two here and there, but I'll stick them in a pickups video. But yeah, this is the last bunch that I was waiting to come through before I went on holiday. Some I bought while I was on holiday as well. But the reason I'm doing it now is because I was waiting for 2 packages to come through from sellers on eBay who are complete and utter fucking assholes. And I will be mentioning their names so that you can read them, because all they try and do is rip you off. So I'll definitely be mentioning them so that you can avoid them yourself, because they're not worth buying from whatsoever. And I've got a couple of their games here, but I'll talk you through them. But anyway, let's get started. First up I got was Duck Hunt. I already have this game for the NES, and this is the loose cart version, but this is actually the 5-screw one. And I actually bought this because I heard that the 5-screw Duck Hunt has a Famicom converter on the inside of it. And the only bad thing is I can't check it because the screws are tied in, are in so tight that I can't actually get them out, and I'm starting to bevel the cart trying to get them out, so I've decided just to leave it. But unless I find a screwdriver that's capable of handling that pressure, this is just going to stay closed. But it's cool having another 5-screw cart, as you can see along the top there. It's in nice condition. The sticker's in good condition as well, so yep, that's cool. And I bought that, I think it's for £2, so I couldn't complain for a 5-screw NES cart for that. Next up for the 3DS is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is the special edition box. Now you've seen in, I think it's part 1 of my eBay pickups video, I actually had a son of this come through, but I was really interested in seeing what the poster was like, and I bought this one for £3, which I thought was a fucking awesome deal. And this one was already open, and as you can see in the inside, it's got some cool gem sort of like styles in the holes in the cover there, and the poster as well is here. This is really what I bought it for. I mean, the poster's fucking nice, you know. I'll see if I can get it open. If I can't get it open, it's, you know, you'll be able to find a picture of it online, or just go and buy it yourself. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's pretty cheap. Give me just a second, guys. So yeah, this is a poster anyway. Try and get all that in. So you can see it's got Zelda on a horse. It's basically just the front cover of the normal 3DS game. That's pretty much what it is. But when you turn it over, it's got another cool bit as well. It's got like a battle going on there. So this is a pretty massive poster to fit inside a 3DS box. But it's pretty ace. So I'm really happy to have this. And oh, I'll put that back in after. But yeah, so that was £3 for the box there anyway. Poster inside. So moving on to Sega Saturn. I got Mech Warrior 2 in really nice condition. This is Arcade Combat Edition. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I'm trying to get a full Sega Saturn PAL set. So this goes into my collection quite nicely. As you can see, the manual's quite nice there. There it goes. And the disc. The reason I have the disc out of the disc holder is because the disc holder is broken. Don't know if you can make that out. But yeah, I just keep the disc down there, and the disc's quite nice condition. So yeah. So I'm happy with that. I bought that for £5, so that was pretty decent. It's even got some cheats in there as well from the previous owner, so that's cool. Next up, Worms. Again, in really nice condition. The game there is cool. Doesn't have any scratches on it. And the manual, awesome as well. Worms is a fucking ace game, you know, and I like having them, the games. I'm wanting a complete Worms collection as well, so it's nice to have that on the Saturn there. As you can see, the box is in good shape, so that's cool. And that was £3. And last up is Marvel Superheroes. Any Marvel game you can find is definitely worth picking up. So yep, the game on the inside there, and it's in nice condition. Doesn't really have a scratch on it. And the manual is cool as well. The manual's alright, and it's got a Virgin interactive thing in the back as well. So yeah, that's in good shape. so I'm happy with that. And that cost me, what was it, £5.99 and £1.50 postage. So I got an awesome deal on that, because that's quite a rare game to find. So yeah, those games will fit nicely into my Sega Saturn collection. Moving on to PlayStation 2, I got Silent Hill 2. It's like a special edition. It's got a front cover on it. I already have this game, and this copy in particular, but this one was in much better condition, and it was cheaper. So I decided to pick it up. It was only £4. And yeah, as you can see, it's got all the goodies on the inside there. Little welcome back sort of like sticker. And the manual in good shape. So I was really happy with that. The front cover, it's got a couple scuffs on it, but it's pretty good. You know. A little bit of a bend in the spine there, but that's alright. So that was cool. So for £4, that was including postage. That's an awesome deal, and I'm really pleased with it. So yeah. Next up, this is from one of the arsehole sellers, by the way. This is Echo Night Beyond. It's in alright condition. I wouldn't say in great condition, but it's not too bad. The disc's fine. It's got a couple scratches in the back there. The manual's in good condition. The box is not bad. It's been a bit crushed, but it's alright. This cost me £20, and you won't really find one cheaper than that. This is a really rare game. Haven't played it yet. It's a bit akin to like Resident Evil kind of RPG style horror games, and it's a really good strategy game from what I hear. I'm looking forward to giving it a go. But yeah, but this was off a seller called mr.sega. Now, take note of that name and avoid him like the fucking plague. This guy's an arsehole. I said to him that the condition of the box was pretty poor, and I said to him as well that, you know, I needed the game for my eBay pickups video, and I paid for it a week. What was it? It was around about 9 days before I went on holiday. I paid for this, and he said it would arrive within 6 to 8 working days. So I thought, okay, that's cool. It'll get here on time. But the prick decided to leave posting it until I went away, and didn't actually get it until about 15 or 16 days after I paid for it, which really pissed me off. But I overlooked that, and I says to him, look, you know, that wasn't cool, and I really needed the game before then, and the game's not in great condition. And he said, well, you know, fuck you. You've done this with other sellers, saying that all the items are crap and blah, 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 blah. You've left negative feedback before, and you're an awful buyer, and I'm going to report you to the police for fraud. I was like, what the fuck are you on? I was just telling you the condition of the game that it's arrived later than you said it would do. And, you know, I didn't ask for any money back, but believe me, I've opened a case for a full refund on this because I'm fucking furious with the seller. And he's got in touch with other sellers that I've left negative feedback with, because I left them negative feedback. And I've left like 5 or 6 negative feedbacks with sellers out of like 500 items because, you know, they've been pricks. So, yeah, and he's got in touch with them, and they're all getting against me now as well. So there's a case open on eBay with me, and I'm fucking furious, but, you know, I'm definitely back for that, so don't worry, guys. But yeah, so that's Echo Night Beyond for the PS2. Moving on to the PS3. First up, Alien 3. This was the last game I had to wait on, and this again was from another prick of a seller. Jade Mercer 89 or 69. Avoid her. She's a bitch. She said that this game is in mint condition. I received it. As you can see, it's not. The front cover's dirty. The manual on the inside is barely holding together. And the label on the Alien 3 game is peeled a little bit, it's missing bits, and it actually smells a bit. So I says to her, look, I wasn't happy with the condition of the game, and she says, well, it's only £4.40, you know what I mean? Wise up, grow up, and get on with your life. I says, excuse me, how is that for a seller to be like that to a buyer to be like that to a seller on eBay? And she says, well, you know, whatever. And I says, well, look, I'm going to open a case for retrieval of funds, and I'm going to leave negative feedback if this isn't resolved. You know, I would like to resolve it without having to do that. And she says, leave negative feedback and open a case. I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That's a horrible seller, and she's new on eBay as well. And I was like, no, fuck that. So I've opened a case with her as well for full retrieval of funds. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, guys. Back me up, because I'm sick of fucking sellers doing that on eBay. But anyway, moving on to the last 2 Mega Drive games, and these are in decent condition. Gynoog, or however the hell you pronounce this game. Haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to doing so. It's in really good shape. It's even got cheats in the back there from the previous owner. And yeah, I'm really happy to have this game. And this cost me £6. Quite a pricey Mega Drive game, but you know, it's quite a rare one. And to get one relatively cheap, it's quite hard to do. So I was happy with that. And last up, this is a Biohazard Battle. Now, this game was actually free because the first game I actually got, I think it's in part 1 of the videos. Now, if you haven't watched them, guys, please check them out. It was Super High Glide, but that wasn't in good condition. So I got in touch with the seller and they said, look, I'll send you a free game to make up for it, because he had overlooked some faults in the game. So I thought, yeah, that's cool. And he ended up sending me this game, Biohazard Battle. Now, this is in quite nice condition. It's complete as well. And honestly, can't thank the guy enough for that. He didn't have to do that whatsoever. I was quite happy with Super High Glide, but you know, he was really helpful, and that's the kind of sellers that I like on eBay. You know what I mean? Didn't have to send me another game. You know, he's just awesome. Just totally made up for it. So I'm really happy. And this guy got awesome feedback, just to say. You know, but there you go, guys. That's the end of my my eBay pickups videos, part 3. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you really avoid the sellers that I've mentioned, Mr.Sega and Jade Mercer 89, because they're absolute pricks. But yeah, so that completes my part 3, and that completes my eBay trilogy video. I hope you enjoy. Please let me know what you think about them. I haven't had many views on the 2. I think I've had about under 30 views for the both of them, which I'm really disappointed with. But, you know, thanks for anybody who has watched them, and thanks for the comments as well. I haven't got many, like I say. But yeah, let me know as well how I could advertise my channel to get more subscribers and views, because I could really use that. I like showing off my games and stuff, but you know, I like to think that somebody out there is watching and appreciates them, and I know that you guys who are watching do, so thank you very much. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm about to do another pickups video, which I got today at Thainston. It's got some Mega Drive games, PlayStation 2 games, PS games, and a Commodore 64 game, which you've never seen me put on here before, because I've never bought one before, but yeah, I will do that now. But thanks again. Please check out my other videos. Please comment and subscribe and all the good stuff. And yeah, I'll get back to you. So thank you very much, guys. Take it easy. And happy collecting.